Hey, how y'all doing? So, I just finished Singles Inferno season 3. I would just like to say I'm 4 for 4 with these dating shows and the ending couples. Both seasons of His Man, Boys Like Boys. That video will be coming soon. And now season 3 of Singles Inferno. Is that an occupation, like predicting the ending outcomes of dating shows? Because clearly that's the job for me. This was pretty much my first time watching Singles Inferno. I had heard about it from TikTok, but it never really seemed that intriguing to me until season 3. I think there were already like 5 episodes out when I got into it. So before I get into, I don't want to call them the main attraction, but high key the main attraction, the main drama, the main plot of the show, let's talk about everyone else. Number 1 being Hanbin. Sir, I'm convinced Hanbin was there to advance his career. And it's so funny because when I was watching, I was like, oh, he looks like a K-drama actor. And then we find out his occupation. Nobody was really checking for Hanbin, and honestly, I think it had to do with like the situation with the candies. Homeboy got way too hype, and he needed to reel it in a little bit because, as we could see, it was clearly not that deep. But genuinely, I don't think he cared. Hanbin's trying to be booked and busy, and I respect that. And then we have Wanik, who at first I thought I was really gonna like, because he was like very surprising with like in like every challenge with his job, and I thought he was cute. But his personality was a little bland. Like, he was great in all the other areas, but personality was definitely lacking. Yeah, I don't know. His personality, it was just giving bland. And I just feel like that's why nobody was really checking for him. But low key, everybody was a little bland. And I don't know if it's because Guan He and Jinsuk was just giving in 2 very opposite ways. But yeah, Seon and Minwu, they were so freaking cute. It's the first time that a couple was formed without going to paradise. And I really liked them. They were a nice, refreshing change of pace from the Guan He Derby. And I thought that they were really cute. And I was really glad when Minwu went for Seon, because they just give off very similar vibes. I don't know, they were just really cute together. I just thought they were really sweet and cute and refreshing, and it was cute to see their relationship form. Speaking of Minwu, let's talk about Minwu and Giddy for a second. The conversation that Minwu and Giddy had in the last episode? One of them last 2 episodes. The way that she was talking to that man, girl was wildin'. I was like, damn. I get it. There's like a hierarchy in South Korea when it comes to age. Cool. But ma'am, she was low-key rude and very condescending, and just like was treating him, it's like she was reprimanding a child. Or like when she was like, oh, I told you to stay put and you didn't stay put. And I was just like, I thought this was a dating show. And then on top of that, she did the same thing that he did. She was also torn between 2 people. So I'm confused as to why. Well, I'm not confused, but like, her being big mad was kind of crazy, because it's like, you literally were doing the same thing that you were scolding him for, like trying to decide between 2 people. Like, I think what you're upset about is that out of the 2 people, you didn't win. I think her ego took a hit, and that's why she reacted that way. When I first started watching the show, she didn't give me the best vibes anyway, but then she was like, oh, everybody always thinks that I'm like cold or like mean or whatever. until they get to know me. And I was like, okay, I can get that, because I can relate to that. But then, like, people always show their true colors when they're put in, like, a, I guess, negative situation. And I guess you could consider that talk between them negative because she was getting rejected. Truthfully, I feel like she was gonna pick him, and that's why she got upset about it. Because it seemed like she liked him more than she liked Minuk. I think that's the thing with this show. It seems like, maybe with a lot of dating shows, people be letting their egos and their pride just get in the way, and it be making them look real sus. This eyebrow, anyway. So Minwu, you did right. And I'm also glad that right after that he got to talk to Seon, because I'm sure he was a little shaken by that conversation. So to go out, I'm sure he felt reassured and validated when he went out to talk to Seon, and that he made the right decision. Now I guess we can get into the Guan He Derby girl. When I tell you this was a mess, I would just like to say, from episode 1, not even having to do with Guan He, but Haesan, yeah. First of all, just Haesan, she's that girl. Queen energy. She has it all. She's got the beauty, she's got the brains, she's got the personality. Like, I freaking love Haesan, and I just wanted Haesan to come out of this as happy as possible. She was so kind and considerate and such, just like a good person in general to everyone the entire time she was there, and I really appreciated that. But anyways, let's talk about, who should we talk about? Let's start with Hachang. Okay, so Guan He and Hachang. I genuinely don't feel like Guan He liked Hachang that much. You can tell how he felt about all three of them if you watch his interactions with them individually and in group settings. The way that he talks to them, the way that he talks about them, the way that he interacts with them, I'm sorry, Haesan was always number one. He was always gonna pick her. So the Hachang situation, I was rooting for Hachang until, it's not even that I wasn't rooting for her anymore. She was giving up until when they went to Paradise and he was like, oh, lay at my feet, and she was gonna do it. Side eye, Hachang, stand up. But I was looking at her a little like, okay, Pookie, I don't know about all of that. But I still liked her, but I genuinely didn't feel like Guan He liked her as much. And then you could really tell that when Minji stepped on the scene. I just feel like he was never going to choose Hachang. Like, she was fun, they had good banter, but it didn't seem like it would ever become anything serious. With Minji, based on the way that he was acting with her, I feel like he's just used to her type. And so that's why I feel like they clicked and got on really well. I feel like she's the type of girl that he usually dates. This whole time, I feel like Guan He was playing a game and he just wanted to win that damn game. I don't think that initially he really took it that serious, because on the first episode, like, he was about to be in here and be a straight up clown. That's what I took away from his little introduction on the first episode. He came here to be a clown. So I feel like Guan He, a lot of the times, he was playing it up for TV. Like, he was playing it up for the cameras. But I feel like at some point it was made very clear, maybe on the first damn day, that he was not going to be able to do that with Miss Haesan. All of the whole, like, back and forth that he was doing with them, asking all these questions and just trying to continuously giving them the runaround. I think he was doing all that because, number one, he liked the attention. Like, he definitely liked having three beautiful girls vying for his attention and trying to be picked at the end. And I feel like there was a point where, like, that's what he was, like, focused on. His conversations with Hajong were never really that deep. His conversations with Haesun, I feel like every time they were together, they had, like, meaningful, deep conversations. But they also, you know, joked around, had fun, whatever. They seemed the most, like, I guess, comfortable and realistic, for lack of a better word. And then with Minji, obviously he enjoyed being with her. But again, like I said, I feel like it was more so like that's the type of girl that he's used to. So he knows how, I guess, to handle Minji, for lack of a better word. And also, Haesun was so honest the entire time. That conversation that they had, she was like, "Oh, if you don't know what you want, pick Minji then, because I'm not here to be playing games with you." Period. Haesun stood on big business the entire time. Oh my god, the infamous helicopter scene. I just need to say, Minji, the disrespect. Forget Guan He. Mingyu. Damn. He was sitting right beside you. Number one, he didn't even want to come to paradise. You picked him. And you want to play with Guan He in his face? The disrespect. And Haesun is right there. You're literally on a date with a man that you chose to come here. I just feel like it was very disrespectful on her part to their respective dates, because you're literally on a date with somebody else that you chose to come here, and then you have the nerve to try to flirt with another man, and then when he's basically like, then you want to start crying. Minju is better than me because I'm not giving you my shirt to cry on. You just disrespected the hell out of me. Cry, because I'm gonna turn around and cry too. But yeah, I was not a fan of that. I was just like, ooh, babes, where's your decorum? I feel like he kept everybody walking around in circles because he liked the attention, but also I feel like he's definitely a little insecure, and like maybe he was like, oh, but what if she doesn't pick me? Because he was definitely worried about Mr. Wanik, and I feel like he just wanted to make sure that he had somebody just in case she actually did like Wanik. But sir, pay attention. Haesun was never giving she liked Wanik. I don't know where the other dudes in that damn room got that from. Girl, I was just as surprised as Guan He and Haesun when they heard that, because I was like, oh, when did she ever give? I mean, yeah, she took him to paradise, but I don't think it was ever really that deep. Oh my gosh, how dare I almost forget to talk about Jinsuk? The best man on the show. Jinsuk, you ate and you deserved a happy ending, and I'm glad that he got it. So Jinsuk, from the very beginning, I was like, yeah, he was really funny, he was really honest. I liked that he didn't want to like play games, and him and Minyoung were really cute. I like Minyoung. She almost fumbled that bag, and I'm glad that she did some self-reflection and realized that she was about to fumble the bag, and she got herself together. Watching her like transformation from the first episode to the last, girl, you ate that. High-key, Minyoung and Jinsuk were my faves, and then as like couple wise, and then it was Minwu and Seon because I just thought that they were so cute. I think those are all my thoughts on Singles Inferno season 3. Let me know what y'all thought in the comments down below. Let's chat it up because I'm very intrigued. I feel like everyone had so many different opinions, perspectives, and whatnot, and I would love to know what y'all thought. For the people who thought he was gonna pick Minji, I mean, I could see why you thought that, so let me not do too much because I could see why you thought that. But I think all the final couples are really cute. Hope they're all really happy, and I hope that everybody remains friends because that's the most important part of these experiences. Friendships. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like it, subscribe. Let's chat in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.